Hey, what's going on, guys? PJ with RPM. Just want to say good morning to everybody. Already got my day started. I'm heading to my first customer, and we're going to get it. We're going to get it done today. And I've got some hot dogs, wieners, and buns and stuff back in the kitchen that are absolutely they're calling my name. They're begging me. So we're gonna get 3 or 4 done today. Not too bad, and then we're gonna call it a day. And me and the wife we're gonna throw some dogs on the grill today. That's a special request per the wife, and so we're gonna get it done. Luckily, 3 of them, which is my yard actually. My yard needs mowed too. So there's gonna be 3 of us, and they're basically right in a row. We're gonna get it done. I got one. The first one, she's a weekly, but it's been 2 weeks, so she's kind of overgrown a little bit. Not a big deal. We had that just rain off of the hurricane / tropical storm that come into Kentucky. We got some rain off of it, and they just no way, it's too wet, and I just let go of it. And so I'm just now getting back around. I'm actually, technically, these are supposed to be they're done on Thursday, but where I was a week off due to the rain, I'm going to go ahead and do them a day early, and then next week I'll get them back on schedule. Basically, every one I'm doing today, except for mine, is a weekly, and that's awesome. I mean, when I started off, last year I only had maybe 1, I think, or 2 that were weeklies. 2 that I know of off the top of my head. Most of mine were every other week, and not that I mind, don't get me wrong, but and I'm not gonna lie, I'm just like any other professional landscaper. If I mow bi-weekly now, kind of beginning this year, if I mow bi-weekly, then I charge a little bit extra. And this is to the consumer. Okay, I want to shell down the corn to the customer for a second. So this is who I'm speaking to, the customer. Matter of fact, let me shuck it on down to the cob. Okay, this is why. The reason why you pay extra as a consumer of getting your yard done bi-weekly versus weekly, this is why. Because even though you think you're trying to save money, you're not saving money. You are better off doing it weekly than you are bi-weekly. Your lawn is going to look 10 times better. It's going to be 10 times quicker, okay? And it's going to be cheaper. The reason why, and I'm talking to the customer, the reason why we as professional landscapers charge you more if you do it bi-weekly is because it's twice as hard on us, it's twice as hard on our equipment, and it takes us twice as long because you're twice as deep, your grass is overgrown. Most of the customers here, not mine, I've pretty much got mine, they know. They know I'm going to show up the same day every week, blah, blah, blah. It's going to be the same height. They don't care because they know when I leave there, it's going to be striped, and there's going to be no grass clippings, no nothing. I leave nothing behind it. Your lawn is going to be top notch. It's top shelf. I mean, it's going to look great. No clippings, no nothing. I blow everything off, blah, 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 blah. Okay? But, again, I'm speaking to the consumer, to the customer. You are better off doing it weekly. You really are, than bi-weekly. Simply because you're now making my equipment work double hard. The engines are under more stress, consumes more oil, consumes more fuel, more string, more blah blah blah. And what we do as a business person is what? It's the same thing as it's business. You know what I mean? I have to, not just me, because trust me, I'm a lot cheaper than what you would pay basically any other professional landscaper, especially if he has a crew. That's where, you're talking I know some landscapers that won't even drop their gate. They won't even pull up and speak for less than, you know, $65 an hour. Okay, so with that being said, you know, I charge a little bit extra. It's not double or anything like that. I think it basically boils down to like $15 extra higher than what I would normally charge for a weekly, give or take. It's really not a whole lot. It's really not, but that is me accounting for the fuel and oil that I know my machines are going to, you know, consume more than if it was a weekly cut. And I'm sorry, guys. I mean, and I'm speaking to the customer again. I have to account for that. I mean, that comes out of my pocket. I run 93 octane in every piece of equipment that I have. 93, which is basically $3 a gallon. Okay, my fuel bill just for my cans, just for the cans. That doesn't include me sticking a nozzle over in the commercial motor. Just for the gas cans on my trailer is $70. Okay, that's before I even put it in this thing, which is a V8 Silverado. Okay, and that's almost weekly. That's almost weekly. So you know what I mean. I have to account for that. The string, the 2-cycle oil for 6 bottles is $46 for 6 bottles. Okay, for Stihl HP Ultra oil. No, I'm not downgrading. No, because then I'm going to be, you know, replacing carburetors and blah blah blah. You get the point. The point of it is, I just wanted to, you know, throw that in there. Is that's what you guys are paying for, okay? And I'm speaking again to the consumer, because the landscapers already know, you know. But that's where your money's going. You're basically helping me cover the cost of the fuel, oil, string, blah blah blah, belts, you know. So we're pulling in here to the first customer, guys. Bear with me. It's a bad place, okay? Matter of fact, I'm gonna try to give you a shot of how tight this is right here. And it's a big, humongous drop off. And then back up. And I do mean, if you can see at that mirror, see the white line? We are literally, basically right on the side of the road. Okay, so with that being said, guys, that's what you guys are paying for. Not only are you paying for a landscaper's time, his labor rate, if you will, but you know, when it's overgrown like you're about to see, I don't know if you guys, let me see through the, see, that's, and I know what you're thinking. Well, that's not my bad, that's weather. Well, that's true, you know, to an extent. But these folks here are weekly. It's a great yard. Unfortunately, it's so steep I can't use my sulky on it. I had to take the sulky off and walk by. I mean, you know, trust me, I need to exercise. So that's not a problem. I'm an hour and I'm out of here. Maybe an hour and 15 minutes because it's so, well, we'll say hour and a half. It's a little overgrown. But anyway, weekly versus bi-weekly, to the consumer, you guys are better off. And I'm not just speaking to my customers or in this area. I'm honest, upfront and honest with all of my customers, is that, you know, if they insist they want it bi-weekly, that's fine. But that's usually what fuels the fire of the bi-weekly in their mind. And in your all's mind, you're thinking, well, if I cut it bi-weekly twice a month, I'm saving money. Not really. No, you're really not. I'm just one of those guys. I'm being honest with you. And I'm just being upfront. You're not saving money doing it bi-weekly. Now, if you just want it that way and you insist that, I mean, it doesn't matter. You know, to me, I don't care. I mean, I keep everything. I got a double calendar system, my phone, and an actual calendar, yard book, and I use yardbook.com a lot. And so, you know, it doesn't matter. It's whatever you, the consumer, wants. You're the boss. I'm there for you. I work for you. Okay, when I'm on your property, you know, if you see something, by all means, point it out. It doesn't make me mad. I don't get frustrated. It does not bother me. Get your money's worth. But I'm also trying to give you an insight and save you a little bit of money you're better off. It's easier for the landscaper. It's easier for you. It just is. It's easier for me to set a schedule, put you on a schedule, and make it a regular thing. Okay. So, with that being said, that's why, even if you didn't realize it, you're actually paying more if you do your lawn bi-weekly versus weekly. Okay. So that's just a heads up for you guys, the consumer. And again, that's why it's a little bit more. Okay. And it's just common sense, right? I'm running, or any landscaper, our machines are running twice as hard. The grass is going to be wetter. Even if it's been sunny, it's still wetter. From the dew from the previous night, it's still going to be wet. Okay? So, it's just, and if you're not bagging or you don't have a commercial mower, the deeper the grass, guess what? It leaves that little line of clumps down the side of the mower when it discharges. Now, if that particular landscaper is not bagging, or unless the consumer just doesn't care, we're not going to leave a line of grass in your lawn. That's just not going to happen. I'm not. So that means that somebody's got to get a rake out, rake it up, or it takes extra time. It's dollars and cents, guys. That's just what it is. It is what it is. I make money by not sitting here running my mouth. The quicker I can get on and off your property and start stacking properties per day, that's how landscapers make their money. It's not really in the grass. It's actually shrubs, hedges, pruning. That's where a professional landscaper really makes his money, because it's hard, tedious work. It really is. When you start doing it all day, every day, things begin to hurt and ache, and it's just hard work. Not to mention the cleanup, the disposal of it. See, your problem now becomes our problem, and we have to find a place to dispose of all the clippings, all the branches, and all the... So that's really kind of where we make our money. The grass is just part of it. Fertilizer, weed and feed, seed, aerating, dethatching the lawns, all that. The extra things that we do, that's because it costs us up front. The seed, the weed and feed, fertilizer, all of that, and the equipment to do it with, it comes out of our pocket, so. But anyway, enough of that rambling. I don't even know what got me on that soapbox to begin with. But I just wanted to really stress that to the consumer. That's why it takes us longer if it's bi-weekly versus weekly. So hope that helps. If you are a consumer paying a landscaper or lawn care guy, I just call it landscaping. If you're paying your lawn care guy bi-weekly, think about going weekly. He may, not guaranteeing it, but he may cut you a break. He should. If he's an honest guy, I try my best. All my weekly people are cheaper than my bi-weekly. It just is. Simply because it's less stress on my machine. When I hit you every single week, I'm done. It's easy. It looks great, stripes great, blah blah blah. No issues. And again, it's not daylight and dark difference on price, but there is there's a little bit of difference. And I'd say a lot of the bi-weekly folks would say, it's not even worth me stressing about. So, it's just up to you guys, whatever works for you. If bi-weekly still your thing, hey, that's great. And I'm sure your landscaper doesn't mind. He really doesn't. So, but I'm fortunate enough now that this season I've had as many weeklies as I do bi-weeklies. So, I already have Thursday and Friday pretty much full. I can't really take anybody else. I will in that area. Absolutely. That come out wrong. But they're full. You know what I mean? So I'm starting to actually back up. Thursday's now starting to, or Friday's starting to now bleed into Thursday, which is now will eventually bleed into Wednesday, I hope. And so yeah, it's great, man. It's awesome. West Virginia is, they're just coming online. I'm picking them up left and right there. I wish I could pick up some more in the Gilbert area or in between. I'm actually now even picking them up in between, and there's not but 12 miles difference. So, it's great, man. If I could fill Monday and Tuesday up, it would be awesome. It would be awesome. Including mine, I counted them up the other night, including my property, if you count my yard, is 24 properties total. So, and I'm pretty much solo. That's awesome. It won't be much longer. If I can fill Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday up like I have Thursday and Friday, I would basically have to hire somebody to help me. It's just bottom line. I mean, I'm one guy that can only do so much. Well, first thing to do is get up early in the morning, earlier. So anyway, I'm gonna give you guys a shot of this real quick. Let me get out of this nice truck. It's a beautiful day. How many minutes? Oh my God. I need to shut up, man. My goodness gracious. 15 minutes already. Lord. All right. Here you go, guys. Real quick. This is a great property. I mean, it really is. The old property's been here forever and a day. I was born here, raised here, or reared here, I should say. I grew up in North Carolina again, but it's just basic. Now see, this is just 1 week past. Remember what I told you about? It's wetter. We haven't had any rain, not in the last couple of days. Okay, we really haven't. And as you guys know, I always walk now. See? Now. I think this little lady's still in the hospital, but as you can tell, you can still. No, maybe she is here. You can still see the stripes from the last cut. So, let me go ahead and get off here, because I don't want to disturb her. Go ahead, let me get off here. Nope, I don't think it was her. So, okay. Well, I need to go anyway. But even after 2 weeks, even though this is a weekly, you guys can still see the fade. It's a fade now, but you can tell. And I think what I'm gonna do is, I think I'm gonna put the crisscross pattern on it. See the fade there from the stripe last time? So let's stripe it, and I may put the crisscross on it. I'm getting a lot of, see, just a little itty bitty backyard. Nothing to it. Nothing to it, guys. I'm starting to get a lot of compliments on the, what I call the ball field, baseball field pattern. Crisscross, whatever you call it. So, I mean, that's it. I mean, it's just a little hill right here. I usually just trim it. I'll mow that top little piece right there. And there's one little piece on the other side of that stairway. You like that pointer, don't you? Yeah. I'm high tech, y'all. Lord. I got this pointer. In a iPhone 7 right here. Boo. Comes equipped. Just this little patch. I'll take it down to that Copperhead Alley right there. And then we're going to trim it up. I mean, that's it. Trim, mow, done. This one little stretch outside the fence. And one little stretch, if you can see where I'm pointing down that fence line, and food, just like that, nothing to it. So let me get this done. I'll be right back. I'll give you the after. See you guys. All right, guys. Hey, real quick. In one of my first videos, I was telling you guys how to make trimming easier on yourself, and I have been promising some action photos and action shots. I can't prop the phone up. I might be able to prop the phone up, but here, if you guys remember, let me cut this thing off. Now you guys can hear me. If you remember in a couple videos ago, man, probably one of my first ones, I was trying to help you guys on technique as far as trimming. If you had a lot to trim on hillsides. Now, I mean, granted, this is an example, okay? Small. There's where it kind of levels off against the matter of fact you're getting ready to see right now. It's okay. So this is the top of the bank right there, okay? Here's the ground. Well, actually right here. So this is probably, I don't know. Who cares? 6 or 7 yards high, okay? Not much. Now, to be, you see, it's got stairs on it, okay? So to be actual dead level with it, this is how steep, okay? Now, this is a prime example. I want to show you guys real quick. Maybe this is for the residential homeowner who doesn't pay people like me to take care of your problem. I want to help you make it easier on yourself, okay? Don't never trim down. Don't ever stand at the top and bend over, stooped over, reaching down. Don't do that. You are absolutely tearing your back up It's harder on you. You're not doing a good job, and you're just absolutely breaking yourself in two. So I'm gonna show you real quick. Let me see if I can get you propped up. Okay. Let's see what that's facing. Bear with me, guys. Okay. Maybe. Now let's try that. Now. The wife. That was the boss. And I bet I got busted filming. So, what I'm going to do is show you the right technique, me personally, how to trim. 2, side to side or up and down. And I'm going to show you the first 2, up and down, side to side. And I promise you, this will save your back. If you're not paying someone like me to do it, a landscaper, save your back. And it's easier on your equipment, okay? So, here we go. First one, side to side. You can balance easier. The next one, up and down. More control, easier on your back. Take my gloves off, guys. Let's see. Now, I'll find out this evening when I go to try to edit this. Always, don't ever stoop over and trim, okay? Bad idea. Harder on you, harder on your hips, waist, and your lower back, shoulders, especially if you got a lot to do. Doing this, stand sideways up on the bank as best you can, and you want to trim side to side. You can get a lot bigger pattern, and or facing it and work your way up. Don't ever bend down trying to swipe. Okay, that's just a cool tip of the day. All right, guys, I'm gonna get back at it. Okay, next. On the other side of that fence is another property that I don't manage. Nothing against them, but they pay a professional landscaping company to do it. Okay? That's bleeding over onto my customer. I'm going to try this one-handed. Head. Yep. First, I'm one-handed, so bear with me. Now, you say, what are you going to do about that, BJ? I'm going to show you. Here's a trick. You ready? Take. This one, your hand, get all these little boogers. Now, normally what I do, guys, is actually set it adjacent to the fence and run your line. Let it touch the ground. Yes, I do this. I'm that angle. See what it does? Now take a peek. See all those clippings are there? Now. See how nice and neat? Much, much better. See your little line against the fence? Very neat. A lot neater. Makes you look better, makes your property look better, and that's what it's all about. So, shoo-wee! And that's how you fix that. I don't let any of my customers, another neighbor, everybody probably thinks I'm crazy talking to myself. Little do they know I'm talking to my thousands and thousands of subscribers. It makes my customer's property look better. It's not, no offense against the competition or anything like that, it's not that. It has nothing to do with that. It has nothing to do with anybody but my customer and their property. That's what it's about, okay? I want my customers to look top notch, top shelf, period. I don't care how small, how big, I don't care if you got more weeds than you got grass, we're gonna make it look right. And that's how you do that, guys. So, if you're doing it for yourself, homeowner, and you got weeds coming through your fence, that's how you take care of it. Turn your head vertical and just run up down the fence line. You're not gonna get caught up in it. Works great. Simple, easy trick. All right, guys, catch you in a little bit. All right, guys, finished up time. I know it doesn't look like much like this. Hold on just a second. I can't. No. Now this is just open field behind me, so you saw coming down, you didn't see much, but boom! I said, Lord, shoo-wee! How you doing? Yes, sir. Now, guys, to get stripes on a hill like that, what you talking about? I'm thinking maybe the neighbor needs to get hooked up for RPM. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, sir. Folks, this could be your yard. All you have to do is give RPM a call. What do you think, guys? Comment and subscribe, like, thumbs up, thumbs down. That used to be an old garden, that little hump. So I mow right up to it. Sometimes I come across it. But there you go. You can hear the mower running up there. Just finished up. And the sad thing is that where the sun's at right now, you can't see it from the road. However, this evening, yes, sir. Lord. All right, then. So, guys, there you go. The finished product. As they would say down south, I do declare. That's what I'm talking about. You'd see that and you'd say, bruh, looks good. Now, for the homeowners, or those of you that don't know, if you're facing the road and look down, you're like, oh, well, okay. But we're facing the sun, guys. It's 1 o'clock, sun's overhead. The stripes, for those of you that don't know, it's an optical illusion, guys. It's all cut the same length, blah, blah, blah. See, you see nothing. But, let old PJ put the sun to his back. Boom. Okay? Sun's got to be to your back, guys. That's all there is to it. Sun's got to be to your back. You got stripes. If you're facing the sun, no stripes. It's an optical illusion, okay? There you go. All right, guys, on to the next. I got to hustle. We got to get this done. See you guys. All right, guys. I just finished up my dad's front yard. There you go. Now that's what I call a stripe. Yes, sir. I done this for my dad here. And this is his front yard. And I'm sorry I didn't get to give you guys the before, but it's just, you know, I'm in a hurry. I got mine next, so there's my dad's front yard. I'll see you guys in a minute. All right, guys. Here's your before. You can see the old stripes. That's from a couple of weeks ago. So, the
let's hop on this beast and let it eat. Feed the beast. All right, guys, we're back in a minute. I'm gonna mow all of this. I believe I can even stripe this weed right here. I'm gonna get me a shot of Gatorade. That's my backhoe, y'all. And I'm gonna get me a shot of Gatorade. My dad's out here somewhere, man. Ain't no telling where or what he's doing. There he is. There he comes. So, I'm fixing to put it on. As you hear the Jacobs running, I'm gonna get me a shot of Gatorade when we get out. All right, guys, I'll give you that. All right, guys. There's your finish. I told you I'd stripe them weeds, didn't I? Oh, yes, sir. Got the stripe going on now. Burner is striped, y'all. That's all this took. All right, I'm blowing everything off, getting it straightened out, and then I'm gonna hit mine. Y'all stay tuned. All right, guys, real quick. This is my front yard. Well, let me start all over. All right, guys, this is my front jungle, and yeah, I'm like a lot of landscapers that let theirs go so they can mow everybody else's. Well, there you go. You can barely see. It ain't even a fade, man. I'm so embarrassed. I can't even believe I'm putting this on Facebook or on the Facebook. Yeah. Yes, sir. That's not even down in the ground, guys. So I got that little hillside right there. Yeah, I do have a dumpster. And it's bad, y'all. It's bad. I'm embarrassed and I'm ashamed to call myself, drop my glove, a landscaper. But it's true. I'm like the mechanic that rides around in junk, but everybody else, you know, rides around in good stuff. So, yeah. All right. There's you a before, and I'm gonna get this done, y'all. I'll give you guys a after here in a second. See you. All right, guys. Finished product. There you go. That's a wrap. Of course, I'm blowing everything off, and that'll be it, guys. That's a wrap for the day. So when we get this cleaned up, I'll try to get everything edited. Yeah, right, edited. I said edited. I'll get it uploaded, and I'll see you guys in the morning, man. Take care, guys. As always, there you are. As always, like, comment, subscribe. Come be a part of Southern West Virginia landscaping, man. I appreciate you guys, man. Y'all have a good one, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. See you.